Good evening all, and hope you're all well. It is Friday Lego deals, and I'm just wondering if my camera's a bit jumpy or if everything's okay. I'm just going to wait for the delay and see if everything's fine or not. But it's hot, right? I've got the door open, kids are upstairs in bed. We're going to be going through Lego deals as we do on most Fridays. I know we've missed quite a few. We're definitely going to do next week. Then there might be another break, but we'll definitely be going through the list of retailers. It has been fairly quiet in terms of deals. We are probably expecting to see, price rises happening as well as 1st of September here in the UK, which is unfortunate, but it is the reality. And I'm just checking; it seems quite jumpy. Just hoping it picks up. So let's have a look. I'm just checking see if everything's okay for the next minute or so, but. Yeah, maybe it's just the beginning of the stream that was a bit sketchy. So yeah, it's been an interesting week Lego-wise. I realised that in this last 7 days, I visited 3 Lego stores. I went to Bluewater on Saturday, obviously Leicester Square on Wednesday, and today we ended up in Brighton Lego store this afternoon. And right, before we get started with the usual retailers, and I know most people will likely join late, but for anyone who plans on sticking out with the video and you've seen our recent giveaway, it might be worth sticking around if you're interested in the bonus code. That's all I'm going to say. But let's get started with something that we normally don't start with, and it's the Lego website, right? So I'm going to start with probably quite a topic of the day, and it's the Camp Nou Stadium, the Barcelona one. This is discounted today to £174, which is a 40% discount. Now, there's 2 ways of looking at it. It's great from a part out perspective, but quite a few people will be parting it out, and there's not actually that many lots in this set, surprisingly. There's about 200 and something lots. But that means that some bricks are in high quantity and they are in high supply and might not necessarily sell for a while. So, or you can also look at it from an investment perspective. But if Lego sells it for 40% off, then usually means that it's not that popular. Although it hasn't been around for that long. It's less than the Manchester United Stadium, so it might be over time that this set will become popular, especially if you can get it at a good discount like this. But what I wanted to talk about this is there's 2 ways, right? You can buy this and make sure you get cash back. But I went to the Brighton Lego store today because I saw online you don't get any free gift with purchases. So when I went to the Brighton store, I got the usual Forest Hideout one. But to my surprise, I also got this set here, and I just wanted to share. And it's the 40485, which is like the Barcelona gift for purchase that they gave when the set actually came out. So that was a big shocker. I didn't know that, and I was obviously definitely made it worthwhile buying it in store at the same price rather than online. So that was the Brighton store, by the way, which has an updated pick a brick wall. So go check out Sunday's vlog for the pick a brick wall. But let's get back to the way we usually do it. Start with our retailers. So good. Let's start with Tesco, and there's not much going on with Tesco, but again, go check out the stores. I say this every time we do Friday Lego deals. When it comes to the supermarket chains, in store they sometimes have offers you can't see online, but online there's definitely not much worth talking about, so we'll be very quick on that one. Next we're going to go check out Sainsbury's. Might be a similar scenario. I didn't have the time to really look in advance where all the deals are, whether there's any great deals, but we'll find out together. Camera and mic not in sync. Okay. Is it still like that, Martin? That the camera and the mic are not in sync? Because that would be rather annoying. Let me have a look. So, why does it not show the offers now? Right, there's definitely nothing worth it. Sainsbury's looking at it. This is the same as been forever. 2 for 15. Let's have a look at Asda. Okay, ages ago. Good. Yeah, I think there was some issue at the beginning of the stream. I saw it kind of stuttering as well. Oh, and why is my phone going on that? Let's turn that off on mute as well. Right, Lego. Still, I haven't done this for a while. And the heat isn't helping. I do have a drink, but it's just water. Got a whole bottle there ready because Yeah, my kids, they're in bed. They're actually in the same bedroom tonight because it's so hot. We've got this portable aircon unit and they have it to go to sleep. Wish I did. Okay, I'm already on Lego. Concentrate, Fred. What is going on? My computer is not happy. Any rollbacks, that's what I was looking for. No rollbacks. I'm wondering as well if we're going to see some deals towards the end of the month because there's a bank holiday. Going back to school, that kind of seems to be the timing for deals as well. Although I think the fact that Lego's coming with a price increase 1st of September is probably putting some retailers waiting, holding off, and then they're going to promote deals on the higher RRP. That's my suspicion that's going to happen. But let's have a look at George. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look at Georgia Asda. Remember, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the thing. You probably see it pop up on the top right. I've got like I use cashback sites, Top Cashback and Quidquo. We can't recommend them high enough. And interestingly, someone earlier in the week posted something like, "Oh, Fred, thanks for actually guiding me to cashback because I never used it before and never thought much of it. And within the 3 to 6 months he's been using it, he's kind of like accumulated £250. Kind of free money, right? So you might as well take it. Let's go to sales and offers. Nope. And we're going to go to toy sale and then filter by Lego. Brand Lego 4, so there's not going to be much. No, I don't think these are worthwhile pursuing, so we're going through the list quite quick. Let's check out Argos. I feel like Argos is overdue some decent discount. Maybe tonight will be the night. We'll have to have a look later on, midnight as well. Price high to low, always. If it actually works. I'm not pleased with the speed of this computer this evening. But it's good to see all the new stuff that's appearing. Maybe it's the actual plugins that's slowing it down. So yeah, lots of new stuff. But why? For goodness sake, I've put on new sets rather than everything. I don't want new, I want everything. Sure, full range. That should be better. 345 products, that's more like it rather than 27. Ooh, that cold water is nice. Do we see any deals? Oh, it looks like they've got Luke Skywalker land speeders coming to Argos. Surprising. Nothing really discounted yet that I see is worth mentioning. Keeping an eye on the chat as well. Actually, I need to tick off Lego because we've done the Lego already. Bad batch, that's not worth it. Should be lower than that. Interestingly, this set here was on discount in Leicester Square store. If you haven't watched my visit of the store, it's you can actually see that in there. I think I took a part of a video of it. I think it was like £71. Still not a great price. Not much going on in terms of deals, I must say. Well, it is attached to my microphone here, and I'm not really moving much. Rock and roll. Doing the ironing. Oh goodness me. You know how to live it up, Vulture. Which was nice to meet you, by the way, on Wednesday. No, not many things standing out at the moment. Come on, Argos, we know you can do better than this. %, that's not enough for Lego City. You know, we need about 35-40% off usually. They got some 2 for 30s, and you can often see these as well on price matched on Amazon with like vouchers. It says great new price. Well, it has been this price of 25 for a long time. A bit slow, Argos. It's probably going to go back up in price, although that one's retiring, so unlikely. Come on. I feel it's a bit misleading sometimes, like when they save 10%, but in fact you're not really saving 10%. It's just the RRP was adjusted about 6 months ago. It's good to see that they've got the James Bond one at £18, which in fact on Lego it's £20. Got a few more of these 2 for 20. $2 for $30. That's not worth it because you can get that one for about 14. Same for these Speed Champions. No, I don't think we're gonna get anything from Argos today. The trick with Argos as well is check some of the nights at midnight and add items to the cart, and then you will see the price update. It might not show yet on the actual website, but when you add to cart, a new price might have triggered. So that's the trick that we've learned. Okay, this one's been discounted so many times. They're clearly trying to get rid of that one. This one's probably out of stock everywhere now, but if this was available, that would be great at £15 near you. I think this Lego Friends is not bad. Organic, I think again that's a price match on Amazon. Why have they got... this was interesting because this mentioned as well on Zavi earlier today, the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Why is this suddenly available somewhere? They must have found some old stock somewhere in a warehouse that they're trying to get rid of. But no, nothing really, Argos. Let's go and have a look at Cool Shop now. Cool Shop, interesting. They no longer do cashback, and for me that was a big draw for them to get about. It was about 7% cashback and paid out quite quickly as well. But sometimes they still do deals. I missed the Airbus helicopter earlier in the week, the Technic one, the new one. That's about £175. But there's always worth to keep an eye on what they have, because they keep adding sets. But sometimes it's not worthwhile, like looking at the Ferrari Daytona. That's too hefty of a price. But then if you look at, you know, Optimus Prime at £120, I would say that's a good deal. You also get some discount points with CoolShop that you can then use at a future discount again for other purchases, and that's worth around 2.5%. It's kind of like a loyalty scheme. But yeah, they've got a few sets. Most of them are not worthwhile, but I would say Optimus Prime is good. And again, if you want to order from these guys, I mentioned it previously, only order when it's got the green writing, you know, in stock or few in stock. Don't go and order items where there's nothing like that, because you won't get it, because these sets they no longer have, but they still have on their website. They've got this material handler as well, 42144. It's about £15 off. I do expect we're going to get more discounts on this Technic set though. And they've got a few sets slightly below RRP, but the fact that they no longer do cashback is a bit of a disappointment, because that made it even better ordering from them. But again, when you try and order from them, try and order multiple units. I would say it's the best from a shipping perspective. That guarantees it usually comes in a good box. Right, so that's CoolShop. I'm not going to go down the list, because usually it's the bigger sets that are the more valuable ones to get from here. The lower ones don't tend to have the low pricing. It tends to be at RRP or sometimes even above. And these guys are based in Denmark, so it does take around 2 to 3 weeks for it to arrive. So bear that in mind. They're not the quickest, but it does eventually arrive. Let's have a look at John Lewis. Lego. I feel like we're due a deal from John Lewis as well. Let's see. Problem is with John Lewis is that sometimes they have a discount on as well, but they don't actually advertise it as a discounted price. So like for example, this Technic McLaren 142 is a discounted price, but they don't promote it as a discounted. So you kind of got to look out for things like that. You got to know the RRPs, right? I feel like I'm in a sauna tonight. It's not really encouraging from John Lewis. There's not that much, nothing that jumps out. But it's one of those retailers got to keep an eye out, because when they do some deals, they tend to go quite quick. So you got to jump on them quite quick, especially when they do the big modular buildings and things like that. When they do 20% off sometimes. It's about one of the few places where you can get sets like modular buildings discounted. $606. That's a lot of items they've got in stock. Well, they probably don't have them all in stock. That's a lot of listings. That's discounted here, this 3-in-1 caravan holiday. I think I got one of those in my storage units from like over a year or. That's rather disappointing in terms of deals so far, right? I think the Lego one that we started with is probably the best one. I should filter out the stuff that's out of stock. This might be a lot quicker. 264, 606. Oh, let's go back to page 2. Didn't filter out that many. About 70. Was there someone at my door? Maybe one of my kids might have come down. I don't know. That wouldn't surprise me because they are awake. But they know I'm doing this live stream and they know not to interrupt usually. But I wouldn't put it beyond them. Yeah, I think the sales are pretty much running out everywhere. 6 feet with red eyes. And they got these Mario sets. I never paid attention to some of the Mario sets. But I feel like I'm just wasting my time scrolling through this. Now, they got Fast and Furious, but they don't look like that. It doesn't look like they have the James Bond set. Yeah, these are some minor discounts, and they're not bad deals, but I think they're so over-hoarded, some of these sets as well. No, I think I'm going to leave John Lewis. I'm going to go check out Costco, because that's usually a retailer to go through quickly. You do need to be a member of Costco. It's about £15 to be a member annually online, although that was last time I checked. With the cost of living going up, wouldn't surprise me if some of these memberships do go up as well, right? But let's have a look, because I saw that recently they added more Lego to their website. Look, they got the Bugatti Chiron. That was actually talked about earlier this evening. So I thought I just saw the Daytona. Has that disappeared? Where's the Daytona gone? Or is that no longer classified as Lego? The filter of Lego. Oh, let's put this Lego. Maybe it'll appear now. They got 2 Lego filters. Okay. Yeah, these are decent deals. This one is getting harder to find now. Still, that's probably the cheapest you will find it now. They're not going to do many discounts on them because there's not much availability. Airbus helicopter, not bad. I do expect this to get discounted more to justify. Same for the ATT Walker. I've already seen the crane handler cheaper elsewhere. But sometimes they do really like significant discounts, I call them hot buys, and those are generally the ones worth buying from Costco. Must admit I've only ordered once or twice from them, but not had any bad experience with them, so definitely worth it to go and order from them. Yeah, I guess the Queer Eye set I don't think is very popular. I remember when it came out, they had some videos, I think it was in the US, and they had tons of them and they weren't shifting. So I think that's why they're doing discount. But I've parted that set out, and the minifigures were quite popular. But that was right at the beginning. I'm not sure if they're still less popular now. Let's have a look at Hamleys now. If you're interested about seeing the store Hamleys, it will appear in my vlog on Sunday, because I went into the store in London and Hamleys whilst we were waiting to go to the Lego store, and let me tell you, the pricing in there is absurd. It's a lot higher than it is on the website. For example, it had like Assembly Square. I think it was like £305. It was just stupid pricing. But I guess they're just ripping off all the tourists. Again, with Hamleys, there's cashback. There's usually also some discount codes, which for 10% they promote. And I tend to go. I'm going to go through it rather quickly. We'll do mocs when we go from low to high. See if that's any better. It's this load more button that's always annoying. Don't see anything so far. Huge pallet of towards boats. This feels wrong, going from low to high. It's like real life things are getting more expensive. I like things to get cheaper as I keep scrolling. Maybe that's my procurement mindset. Things need to come down in price, not go up. Now, Hamleys so far, it's well, it's definitely not as bad as in store. Huh? Interestingly, these Creator London buses, right? It says Hamleys exclusive. Well, let me tell you, they're in Leicester Square store. Leicester Square store, there I charge them at £8.49. So if you want them, Leicester Square has them, even though it's an officially retired set. But I think they have them there. This feels like it's a waste of time as well. And I knew that was going to happen. Click on the actual set rather than on the link. People who've been following me for a while know I get very frustrated with this stupid Hamleys website. Why can't we only just load like 6 sets at a time? This one I mentioned before, £20. It's not bad. Usually they have a 10% off if you spend 40 or more. So you could probably get it for 18 if you buy 2 of them. 18 each, that is. Yeah, I'm not doing this low to high business anymore. No. The one thing you also sometimes find when it comes to the higher price sets is that they got their RRP completely wrong. They got higher RRP, and now when I've been to the store and saw that, now I know why. They clearly don't care about recommended retail price. It's just the Hamleys price. But they're not aiming at the UK market. They're aiming international. That was very evident. I'll watch. Probably clicked on. Yeah, there we go. Clicked on another set to open. $45. At least we're getting some better value set than going up. Look at this London architecture that came down in price. It's still 45 there. They're not keen on updating, are they? It's probably the store that sells quite a few of those architecture sets. They had a display cabinet, you'll see. They had the old architecture sets still in there, even though they're no longer on sale. I think they're like Shanghai, Las Vegas, a few others. Not for sale, but just as displays. People excited for the new UCS Harry Potter. That looked good. A new one that's going to come out. And I saw this evening the lighthouse also leaked. Oh, for crying out loud. Look at this, £100 for the Adidas trainer. What a rip-off. We must be getting towards the end because we're getting to the higher value sets. They don't have that many of them usually. Got modular building. Now, this bookshop in store was £212. I guess if you get 10% off this one, you get it for 140 something, so that's not too bad. Plus cashback. But that's it. Done with Hamleys, nothing recommended there. Let's check Smiths. I've not checked Smiths for a while. You're under the threat to get the UCS. Yeah, that does look good. My oldest son, he loves steam trains, and he's not really into Harry Potter, but he's like, we need to get that. And I'm like, well, you better start earning some dosh then. Right, that's high to low. Feels natural. Let's start. $347.99. I think that's such a random price. NES, £160. That's decent. That's decent discount that. Harry and Hermione, they've been discounted for quite a while now. These at 92, but I think these are getting cleared as well, so that's probably why. Oh, it looks like they're getting the Galaxy Explorer as well. Nothing major in terms of discounts yet. This one here, Ninjago Temple of the Endless Seas. I think the RRP is much higher than what it says here, so that's a decent discount, and a set that I think is retiring as well, potentially, so not bad. Looks like they got the floral art as well. Sometimes these deals aren't bad, but I know you can get them better, like in Amazon Germany, for example, a lot of them. So that's why if you're first time watching, he's like, why is he not talking about this set that's discounted? It's usually because A, it's not as good as it has been, or we can get it better elsewhere. That's the usual reason why I don't talk about certain sets on here that are discounted. I do check out Lego pricing almost on a daily basis, so kind of know when I see a deal. But this one's still good deal, still available. The Friends Summer Holiday Beach House. This is on the retirement list as well, only came out this year. That's normally £60 RRP. This website loads properly. Quite like the Smiths website for that. It just does what it tends to do. Armorer's Forge. A lot of people like that set, including myself. Look on the chat. Yeah, mentioned the NES. Yeah, you're a suspicious character, Steve. Why are you trying to access Lego from some dodgy country? Oh, they got the 007 at £18 as well. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if all the speed champions are going to go up to £20 come September 1st, or if there's going to be an increase further beyond £20 for the single card speed champions. I think that's gonna be it for Smiths. Yeah. Let's check out Xavi. Now, if anyone knows of any discount codes, please share them. If not, it's always worth to check with discount codes for Xavi. Often check on our Discord chat. You know, we've got close to 1,000 people on there now, and if there's any discount codes, people will let other people know. But yes, there's been lots of issues with discount codes in the last week. I didn't order anything, but quite a lot of you did when there was a discount code that was meant to give 10%, but it gave 20%, and Xavi didn't honor it. Now, you might want to have a look at the Trustpilot scores over the last week. Lots of people complained, but one thing that we have seen from people that have been complaining is that they're getting some sort of vouchers. So, worth just checking that out if you're one of the people who's been affected by them not honoring it. You do need to give in an order number, so you can't just claim that you didn't get it. They will link it back to your order. But let's have a look. Cashback as well on Xavi, by the way. Camp Nou Stadium. I got it cheaper than that. Plus a gift for purchase. R2D2 said that's not very often discounted. London server. These prices don't really stand out at me, but again, if there are some vouchers, they're the ones that can make a difference. But remember, it seems like they don't always honor them if there's a mistake. I think the ones that had a 10% discount that actually applied the 10%, people got the discount and the sets delivered okay. It's when it was giving the wrong percentage discount, they started cancelling their orders, or sometimes even saying email, oh, we have no stock available, only for the items to still be on sale the next day. So I think they need to manage their communications a bit better. And whoever's in charge of the discount codes is probably no longer in charge there. Because if they care about their Trustpilot score, which seems like that they do because they reply, yeah, it won't have been good, because I think suddenly it's like 21% 1 star, which is quite a big amount. I've personally not had any issues when ordering from Xavi. but I don't order from them often. It has to be a really good deal for me to be enticed by them. And the thing that usually is an issue they have as well is they don't always have the stock, even when they advertise they do. So you might end up waiting longer than wanting to buy. I think the Tiger here at £30 is not a bad deal. That stands out, especially if you can get cash back on top of that. Yeah, I've got a few Ecto 1s in my storage unit. Probably the best bargain that I ever got. I think Xavi's got them at £20, these new Speed Champions. I think the challenge will be once we see the sets that are updating in price, as of the 1st of September here in the UK and Europe, is to see which retailers are slow in updating their price and see if there's any opportunities to buy at the old price. I remember on the 1st of January when what's it called, the Assembly Square set went up by £50 here in the UK. Some retailers still had it at the old price come 1st of January, and I bought 2 of them from a retailer, but then they update it as well. I wonder if there'll be opportunities like that for sets that have gone up quite big amount on the 1st of September. You can have a nice opportunity there to get an early discount if they don't update them. Well, it's not really a discount, it's just you buy the old RRP versus the new one. But I'd say that's only really worthwhile doing for sets that are going to have a big increase in absolute value or even percentage. Also, Mandalorian Battle Pack. What's going on with the sets? Like multiple sides are showing the set now. Lego definitely found some pallets and are just trying to get rid of them. Hi Ben. I think that's the end of Xavi. Now before I go on to the next retailer, I did say at the beginning that I was potentially going to reveal a bonus code. So if you've been watching for our giveaway prizes, we are doing a giveaway this month, and it's the first time we're going to do a bonus code. And the bonus code is for people who actually watch a lot of our content without telling them where they can find the bonus code. So you'll still need to enter the codes from our vlogs if you want to enter on our website. The form isn't open yet, but that will come after vlog 50 is out, so after next week's vlog. But yeah, the code is the same as the number of this Friday Lego Deals video, so it's number 67. So write that one down, so when it opens you can enter the bonus code. But you can only enter the bonus code if you also enter code vlog 49 and 50. But yeah, those ones you know where to find at least. Right, let's go to the next retailer. Very.co.uk. Let's have a Very also do cashback, and they know I like Lego because my recent searches say so. Oh yeah, the DeLorean is very popular. Problem is, like, is it worth buying before the price increase and sit on it for 3 years, or just wait for a deal for it to happen once the price increase has happened? That's where the conundrum is. I would personally not buy a set if it's going to have a smallish increase that is likely going to get discounted. Again, it would be depending on the availability of the sets and how many retailers have it. Might have to do a video on that. Right, let's start with high to low. High to low. Right, let's keep going. The nice thing about this website is that mostly they highlight where the savings are, and I'd say 95% of the time they've got it actually right with the RRP, but in some instances they haven't. Again, as I said, they do have cash back, so worth to take that into consideration. But not, there are kind of deals that are in line with the deals elsewhere. Wouldn't say any of them stand out for now. It does load quite quickly, this website, which is good. Let's have a look at it. Hi Mighty Hawk. Do I have climate control where I store my sets? My storage unit is fairly cool, yes, which is good. Where was that from, Ben? Oh, Zavi. Yeah. Personally, I could do without Zavi. As I said, I've only maybe ordered once or twice from them. I guess it depends where you're based, right? If you're based in the US, I think Zavi is there as well, and people order from there. I'm a bit disappointed so far in terms of the deals. But again, as I said at the beginning, there is a bank holiday coming up and we're back to school in the end of the month. That's usually the time when we might see some deals. But the fact that we're going to get a price increase is probably what's put the retailers more often is kind of they're probably going to go in the 1st of September. We might see some deals then when the price has gone up and say, oh look, price increase has gone up, but actually here's a promotion that we're not going to put the prices up for like 2 weeks. And it'd still be the old RRP, which for us would be like, nah, we're okay. We'll give that a miss. At least I will. We'll see straight through it. Don't think there's too much here. Saved all 2-3 quid. See, sometimes I said they have the RRP wrong. I'm pretty sure this is a £25 set. I think we'll be moving on to the next retailer very soon. There's only about 20 more sets to appear. Yeah, when I went to, I've got some Lego in my loft, but that's mostly stuff that I need to part out anyway, so it's fine in terms of the sets. There's nothing really there for me to resell. And I went in there yesterday, and oh my goodness, it's probably about 45 degrees in there. It was so hot. I was like, no, let's get back down. Unfortunately, yeah, my storage unit is nice and cool. Right. Final retailer before we check some of the Amazons. We're going to start with Jadlam first. One I've started to include because I've ordered from my Speed Champions, James Bond I ordered from there. And I also ordered the Sanctum Sanctorum from there. Very pleased with how they got delivered. Fairly quick as well. Oh, they put the prices up on the James Bond model now already. Because I got mine for about 17 per unit. Because when you use it the first time, you get if you just as a new customer, I think you get a 5% discount code. So it's worth if you never used them before to know that. And I used that for what do they do? A bundle of the new Speed Champions, which works out $17.50 a unit. That's not bad, is it? That's a smart way of them doing the sale. And you also earn some Jadlam points, which is like you see here rewards, which is basically discount again in the future. And I think it works out around 7 or 8%, so it's quite generous. And they sometimes have sets that are discounted. But yeah, look, individually they're 19.45, 19.95, but together 34.95. I think that's a clever way of doing that. Yeah, some sets are slightly reduced versus RRP, as you can see. Well, that's a good deal. The 60317, £50 when it's normally 90. That's probably good to part out that one. Not sure that the parts are necessarily popular, but at that price, that's a hefty discount. It's £40 off. It's like a 45% discount. We like that. Ah, forgot. High to low. 80% humidity will be quite high, yes. Let's start at the top. Where's my phone beeping? Let's have a look. Yeah, we'll have a look in a minute. No, nothing worth of these higher ones. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. They do have a big selection, but then I am surprised how they got some of these big sets, because I don't know how they do it. So, as you can see, they also got a lot of the acrylic boxes. If you want stunts, that's a decent discount. Not for me personally, but some people might like it. Come on, give me page 3. I would say not all the sets are great, but some of them are good. I like this bundle offer, I must admit. I think that's a good way of doing that. Because if you do a first time customer, you get the 5% extra off as well. Then you earn some points towards the future. And the shipping box is really good. Because I think I ordered 6 James Bonds and there's 4 of them in a box. And they literally sent me a box of 4 and then 2 separately in another box altogether. Look at this one. This set officially retired. They still have them in quite a few places. This set is not shifting at all, leaving at £20. It's definitely a retailer that now I'm not even sure they're an official retailer, but it's definitely a website I keep looking at a bit more at now for some deals. Because I've ordered from them now and I know that they're okay. Clearance, well, the price is not a clearance. Oh, so that's it for Jadlam. How's everybody doing? Okay, just keeping up on with the chat. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to go to Amazon France. Now I don't have affiliate link for Amazon France, but there's a set there that was highlighted to me by Mark earlier, so just wanted to include it. That's there already, but we'll have a look, see if there's any things. And it's this Lego art set. Now remember, when you order from Europe, Germany, France, Spain, Italy, Amazon's, try and get as close as possible to €180 to optimize from a shipping perspective. Even if you're a Prime member, you will have to pay import duty. You'll have to pay shipping, but you don't pay import duties unless you hit a trigger, and that trigger is around €180. So you want to get as close as possible to it to optimize your shipping costs, but you don't want to trigger it, otherwise you pay £30 or £35 in import duties or more if you spend even more than that. So this one here, I would say this will be in the around £70 a unit for this art project set, which I think is as good as it gets, because I think it's about 105 or 115 in the UK, the RRP. But I think that's the only one Amazon France really worth highlighting. They haven't done their 3 for 2 deal for a long time, and wonder if they'll ever do it again. If they do, we will be ready. But yeah, I've had a quick browse earlier. I must say I am annoyed with Amazon France and Germany, the fact that they've taken away the filter of just looking at Lego. Now you just look at other things that are not necessarily Lego branded. So yeah, it's a big negative tick against those Amazons, because it comes up with all these other construction bricks nonsense. But yeah, Amazon France, don't think there is much to talk about apart from the set that I already highlighted. Let me take a quick drink. We're going to go to Amazon UK. For Amazon UK, we actually have what's it called? Our own page. We'll go to bookmarks. Where is it? There is a link in the description of this video, so we appreciate if you can always go to there, and you know, if you're a bricklink store owner, I've got some of the essentials in there as well. But regularly when we see deals, we post them on there, and yeah, we generate affiliate funds from that, and that helps us to do lots of other fun activities on this channel, which most people know. So let's actually go and have a look at the Lego sets, right? And if there's any deals that I haven't added yet, I will add them. UK still allows us to do the filter by Lego, which we love. Yes, Jake. Alright, we did the filter, but why is this nonsense still here? Let's click again. There we go. That's better. So these are some of the price matches that you see here. The Technic Monster Jam, that is a price match to Argos, the 2 for 20 deal. You see, you can do the same by having these vouchers. So I think this construction model, £8 is a good deal. You even get an extra 5%. You can see how much is discounted, but not sure how much of a market there is for those parts or to sell on. So I personally won't be buying that one. This is the same deal as a 2 for 15. So you can see Amazon's strategy is essentially price matching a lot. This Minecraft set, Warp Forest, at £15 is not bad, although remember that the RRP is, I believe, 25, not 28, so the discount percentage is slightly lower. This has been discounts for this £12 for quite a bit, but I think it's not bad if you're parting this out, because I think there's about 3 dinosaurs in this one and 2 minifigures. Those will definitely be the same value as the £12 if you can sell them on Bricklink. But then you also have a lot of tan and dark tan pieces, which generally are in decent demand. So even though the part tab value might not hit a 3 to 1, I think the motorbike might be this thing that's not likely to sell, but a lot of the other parts should in theory do okay. They got this bigger Jurassic World set with the bigger dinosaurs. Decent discount. Dots for Mark, here you go, £10. Again, this is the price match to Argos with their 2 for 20 deal. And I think this is another Argos price match, right? Or some other retailer. We saw this earlier for $14.50 as well. Let's keep going. Oh, let me make sure I'm back on the chat so I can actually follow. So yeah, remember there's a link in the description of the video to our page, and if we see sets that we like, we'll add them to it. Or if the sets are not added already, you can click on one and then search for it, and it will still track back to us. So we highly appreciate if you use that. This set has been discounted a lot to this price. Let's have a further dive into all the details here. Interestingly, the other day I had an order. I have part of the set out before these minifigures sold, but I sold one of these sales the other day. That was a big surprise. When you see things like that, that kind of stands out. When you see the set, I was like, oh yeah, that's from that set that I sold. Yeah, I remember the Gigantosaurus was cheaper on the Argos a few weeks ago. What else have we got? Yeah, this Fluffy Encounter's been at this price for quite a while now. I think that's being cleared, going to retire. Just keep looking through it. Just a pound off, not worth it. They've got the James Bond at 18 as well. This one's been at 761 at £20 for quite a while. Not sure how popular the parts or the minifigures are. It's probably been over parted out now with the fact that it's been discounted so much. Same for 76382, £15, great. Not bad deal for this passenger train, but it has been cheaper on Amazon Germany. Has been in the 90s, so I would hold off on that one. Because I know my son wants this, but told him hold off. I'm waiting for a deal, and I'm sure it will come. I'm just looking at this one. I've had this set, but I think I paid less than that. But all I remember is that these elephants are worth quite a bit. Oh look, they've got the Art Rolling Stones at £107. That's probably the cheapest I've seen. Might get discounted more. Hidden side, discounted. Newbury Subway. Someone must be sitting on a lot of stock. They do a combo deal here of the tractor and that truck for 20 quid. Seems pointless. You can buy them separately for that price, I think. This must be one of the 2 for 30 deals on Argos if they give this voucher. I guess the Architecture Singapore set my son built recently. That's quite a nice set actually. He liked that build. It's quite smart. Probably cheaper from Amazon Germany still. But it's getting close. If you just want the one, it'll probably be cheaper from Amazon UK. If you want more than just one set, Germany will probably be your way. Go on, I've got a little fly in here now. I think the best deal I've seen so far is probably that Lego City set on Jadlam, right? I think that's the best one so far. And clearly the one we started with that I said at the beginning from Lego. I think we're going to give up on Amazon UK shortly. Remember, this one is probably a 40% discount, this 71755. I might actually add a add it to the deals to my list, because I don't think it's £90. I think it's £100 RRP. Come on, give me the. Why is it doing this? Oh, I'm in the wrong profile. Yeah, so I won't be doing that. I might add it later. Yeah, I've got multiple accounts, it seems. I'm in the wrong one. Go a few more pages. Giving one of these grocery stores away at the end of the month. So make sure you enter our giveaways. Because that's the one thing I also keep an eye out for, is when I buy the sets. It's not just for me to part out, or you know, just to invest. I also look out for deals for when I do my giveaways, because I try to buy Lego at a good price to then make sure that we can do more giveaways, right? So I'm just on the lookout as well for a variety of sets as well. I think I'm giving up at Amazon UK. We're gonna go to Deutschland, Germany, and it's amazing me how many people are, you know, have worried about. Oh look, they haven't price matched this deal here. Worried about ordering from Germany or not familiar with it. Feel free to ask us on Discord. Lots of people have done it before. Lots of people are willing to help. Unfortunately now they don't allow us to filter anymore by just Lego on here, which is just a monumental pain in the backside. So we're just gonna have to go through it like this. But I've ordered quite a few of these ones as well, so I can't necessarily post all the deals, but I will post a link to one set, and then from there you can go on and then just find all the other ones. I'll post a link now. There's also a link in the description of this video to go to Amazon Germany, but I'll just do it to a specific deal, but then you can search any other set from there. If you plan on doing multiple orders, like splitting your orders, please click the link before every order, otherwise it doesn't track the second order. I'm going to go to which one shall I use? I think I might use the Mandalorian Helmet. That worked out just under about £40. On my page here it says, yes, you bought this recently, and I know because we're giving one of these Mandalorian helmets away. It has been cheaper, I must say, but it's still a good deal. It has been less than that. But currently, if you want some of the Lego, Amazon Germany usually tends to be the place to be. But only if you want to order multiples. If you just want to buy one, usually it's not worth it, because the shipping cost is going to work out any benefit. So you want to get as close as possible to about 180 euros, which is thereabouts the trigger point for duties. You want to avoid the duties. Right. I think the Hungarian Horntail, that's a good deal as well. Got one of those coming as well for the giveaway. And look, sometimes what's even better as well, and this looks like another extra good deal, is this €6.60 off an already discounted price for this castle expansion in Dumbledore's. Is this Dumbledore's office? I think it might be. Not bad deal, because remember this is in euros, so it'd be about 48 euros. Might be about £45 if you order multiple. So yeah, not bad at all. But sometimes you got to check, these vouchers only apply on one set, and if you order 3 of them, it might multiply times 3, which is worth it. But if it only applies times 1, then you probably only want to order one and combine an order with something else that has a voucher code. Sometimes the voucher codes stack. Oh, I like the look of this pyramid here. Now this is a deal. First time is below 100 euros. 21058. This is going to be about 90 quid. That's good. I like this set. Very tempting. So €8.10. Yeah, 96 euros. Maybe if you be interesting if you put 2, whether or not that triggers the duty or not. We like that. That has just come out. I hadn't even noticed that. That must be quite recent. But probably better be quick, because the time turns in Germany is 23:10 there. It's an hour ahead. And sometimes after midnight they'll update it and it'll be gone. So yeah, that might have to be a quick decision, that one. We've got the Speed Champions coming. We've also got the supermarket coming, because I think these are good deals. I like the supermarket, and apparently it's listed as might retire already by the end of the year. That'd be a very big surprise, because I think this would do quite well. Problem is that the price point of £55 is a bit too much. I think €40, which should be about £37, is probably a good price. That's why we bought it for the giveaway. Look at that. Oh, Amazon Germany, you're treating us. Someone must be doing a discount somewhere in Germany, because now you can get the Serpent here, the 3-in-1 Viking ship, for €76. That'll be about £72-73. I think if you use this one, the 3-in-1, and combine it with the pyramid, it might be close, but sometimes even with the voucher code the trigger point is a bit lower, because they tend to look at the price listed and not take into consideration the voucher code price. Just be mindful. It will clearly say in the breakdown if there's import duty or not. Avoid it by reducing what you order or adjusting the quantities. Look at that, the train as well, less than €100. Yeah, this is worrying for my wallet, because they seem to have discounted the sets that I want, or that my son would want. Oh, more. Oh, look at this. They've even got the Harry Potter sets further discount, €65. 50 something euros. Yeah, and even the tumbler, like someone already mentioned, discounted, but that has been a similar price before in the UK, so I'm not too worried about that one. This has been like that, but some of these sets, they've never been that low. And I like to highlight the all-time lows. But if you haven't had the tumbler, that's a good deal. We'll have to keep an eye on it, because I think even at midnight it could change, right? Need to stop watching Vikings, yeah. Wolverine Mech, that's €7.50. This could be, if you wanted to top up your order to get to the 180 and you needed something small, like these kind of mechs might be good, because they've only been out since like March or April, and they're on the retirement list. Look at this, Ninjago, Samurai, Nia's Golden Mech, discount of 30%, and then here you go, he's an extra 10%. Iron Man's Workshop. Bang, another €10 off pretty much. Yeah, I think after this live stream I'm going to go on my main computer and probably post a few of these deals on my Instagram, Twitter, and that will then filter through as well to Discord with the links, because it feels like these are fairly recent. They weren't there earlier in the evening. Even I Am Groot, that's not much of a discount, so I'm not too excited about that one. €49, €50 for the... Yeah, I remember we got this from John Lewis for 39 quid when we did the giveaway. Yeah, I thought so, Mark, that I was going to do it, because I think they trigger it based on the actual price, and then they don't take into consideration the voucher code. So you'd have to do it with another combination. But thanks for checking, appreciate it. But that's the sort of thing that you need to check and play around with. And again, that's maybe if you wanted both, you would have to do 2 separate orders and combine it with something else. Thing is, you could probably do Batman cowl. I didn't see it. Might have been, I think it might have been the box for it. But the one thing you might be able to do is 2 Viking ships. That'll probably be about close to 180. Yeah, see, they got these vouchers, but these are all lighting kits and non-Lego. You see, there's only got 7 pages. Why is that? I searched for Lego. It should be like hundreds of pages, and I'm in all. There's no just thing for Lego anymore. What if I go into toys and games and I search for Lego? What does come up now? 40,000 results. Doesn't let me filter? No, it doesn't. Let's go through it again. It might be a bit quicker. Again, all the non-Lego come. Oh yeah, we got definitely more pages. I was about page 6 or 7, wasn't I? See if you see more, or if it's all the same. It's the same so far. 4. Oh look, even Harry Potter's Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets is discounted. It has been cheaper. I've seen this in the 80s, so £80, so I wouldn't be too obsessed about that deal. Oh, look at this. Dojo Temple, €60. This has been about 60 quid in the UK. New Llama Minecraft set as well, discounted with voucher. Wouldn't be excited about Boba Fett. This has been £60 in the UK, so that one would be a miss for me. Well, that's good. The cow 37. I'm not a fan of that set, I must admit. Probably regret it though, but okay, let's have a look through what other sets there are. Like, my eyes are drawn to green now. When I see like green, I'm like, ooh. I'm not just looking at the discount percentage, I'm looking at the green. Like the Americans would say, green is the color of money. Well, it's not over here. Green is the color of extra tax on energy. Oh, look at Encanto House, €36. Looking for that. I bought a few of those as an investment. That was more of a punt rather than really thinking it's going to be good. But we'll see over time. Oh, here's the Batman one, like you mentioned. Yeah, it's indeed discounted to about €37, so about 35 quid more or less. Wish we could write to like Amazon Germany. It's like, put that filter for Lego back. These stupid idiots taking it away. Making us look at all these lighting kits and stuff that we don't need. I guess I probably could filter on something else. But yeah, Amazon Germany surprised me this evening with some, well, it's no surprise that they're one of the better places to go to, but the fact that they got these voucher codes on top of that, that was unexpected. Thank you, Amazon, for doing it on a Friday night, because good coincidence. It's tragic though what happened in Legoland in Germany. They had a, for people who don't know, they had an accident on the Dragon coaster. I don't think anyone got fatally injured, but I think there's quite a lot of people got injured. I think I read somewhere about 30 people got injured, which is not good. Hope everyone will be okay. I think we're running out of deals now, though. Can't really see anything. But I'll go through it again later, and yeah, I'm gonna have to see if it's after 11 though. These deals might not be there anymore. So, guess for you people who've been watching, you're in the know early. A few more pages. Alright, Daniel, we're about to finish soon, so yes, you are a bit late. Yeah, Amazon Germany got some surprises. But I would advise maybe rewatch it. There's a few deals. I think we're getting to the end. We'll go one more page, see if there's anything else. Nah. Right, I think that's the end of my sauna session. It's quite hot. I think I'm going to enjoy a stronger drink than just water in a minute. I will be on Discord for anyone who wants to chat. But in terms of things that are coming up, as you already know, I went to the Leicester Square store, but I'm going to be showing footage as well in my vlog on Sunday of Hamleys for anyone that's interested to see all the absurd pricing there. So that's coming up as well. We did go to the Lego store today in Brighton. A great visit. New pab wall, well, not new, but at least a few of the new elements are on there, so that's going to be coming up as well. For anyone who likes to watch the Lego builds, my son will be building more Lego on his channel tomorrow, early evening. We're going to do it a bit early. He's going to finish off the Galaxy Explorer, and he's probably going to build the architecture Lego house set that we got from Billund, so he's going to be building that probably as well. I'll be on the live stream as well if anyone wants to join and have a chat. But yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know on Discord if you were convinced by any of the deals tonight, if you bought any of them, or leave them as a comment. Always appreciate it. If you enjoyed today's session, give it a thumbs up. That also helps for us. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you around. Bye everyone.